Hey my natural beauties, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my kinky curls on my Kanekalon hair. Now guys, I must apologize for the lighting in the video, it's quite awful, but the tutorial is very simple, so let's just get started. I'm just taking a brush and I'm just brushing through the hair, and this is going to ensure that I have smoother, softer curls and more uniform curls. Now if you guys want to see the tutorial on how I cut this bob, I will be linking that in the description bar for you. So all I'm going to be doing is just sectioning the hair into smaller sections so that it's easier to work with. Then I'm breaking those sections down into smaller sections, and I'm just securing the excess hair with these duckbill clips. So all I'm going to be doing is just taking medium sections of hair and I'm going to be brushing through with my Denman brush just to detangle it very nicely, and then I'm just going to braid it all the way down to the end. Now if you guys want like tightly coiled curls, then you'll make a tighter braid. If you want curls that are on the wavier side, then you will just make very loose light braids. So once I get to the end, all I'm going to do is just secure it with a rubber band, and yeah, that's basically all I do. So all I'm going to be doing is just repeating this all over my head. So if you guys didn't catch it, let's go one more time. Take a section of hair, brush it through, and then braid it all the way down to the end and just secure it with a small rubber band. I'm just going to be repeating this process all over my head until all of my hair is done, and then I'm going to come back. Once the braids are done, this is what they look like. I have about like 10 to 12 braids on each side, and they're just medium-sized braids. Now I've secured my natural hair leave out so that it doesn't get caught in the braids, and I'm just going to be taking my towel and wrapping it around myself. This is going to secure me or protect me for the next step that we're about to do. Now I'm going to be taking this cup with hot water and I'm just going to be dipping in a couple braids at a time. And you guys already know synthetic hair changes form when direct heat touches it, such as like hot water or stuff like that. So this is where the hot water comes in. I'm just going to hold the hair there for about 40 seconds to a minute, and once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to take the hair out and squeeze the excess water out of the braids with my bath towel. And you guys can tell the rubber bands did pop because of the heat, but that's no big deal. You guys will still get perfect curls. So I'm just going to be dipping and squeezing alternately, and I'm just going to do this all over my head until all of my braids have been dipped. Now I'm working with my natural hair leave out. I'm just going to be spraying my hair down with water. Natural hair is a lot easier to manipulate once it's wet, so I'm just going to spray it with some water from my handy dandy spray bottle, and I'm going to be smoothing this down, smoothing the water all throughout my hair. I'm going to be taking my favorite leave-in at the moment, the Garnier Frutis Sleek and Shine, and I'm going to be applying a generous amount of that to my hair. And of course, working in sections is a lot easier, so I'm just going to be splitting the hair and just smoothing the product in. Now this leave-in smells absolutely amazing and I love it. Following that, I'm taking my Tresemme Tress Gel in the number 5 hold, and I'm squeezing a generous amount of this into my palm, and I'm going to be applying this to my hair. Now guys, the technique that I'm using is basically the same as that of a wash and go, so it's not too hard to think about. You're just going to be smoothing the products through the hair, and I'm of course adding additional product where I see it fit. Now I'm just taking my braids down. Nothing too special. I'm not applying any product to my hands, and you guys can see the curls are very nice and defined. It kind of looks like a braid out on natural hair, so I'm just going to be repeating this until I'm done. Once the braids are done, this is what it looks like, and it's nice and full, but I still have water dripping down, so I'm just going to be squeezing the excess water out, and I'm parting my leave out down the middle just so I can flip the hair over on either side. I hate seeing when the knots are exposed in Kanekalon crochet braids, or any crochet braids for that matter, so I'm just flipping it over and fixing it to how I like it, and I'm just fluffing and separating, but I kind of still was not satisfied, so I'm just going to go in with my olive oil Oris, and I'm going to be applying this to the edges of my hair, and once that's done, I'm just going to be smoothing it down with my smoothing brush. This product is going to give me polished edges and just make the hairstyle more sleek looking instead of kind of rough like how it looks. But yeah, Once that is done, the style is complete. Very nice full curls. They look really nice. They're very soft, and it looks a lot like a braid out on natural hair. This is what the back looks like. And yeah, it's just a really nice protective style. I absolutely love it. So if you guys love this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to head on over to Facebook and like my Facebook page, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at NaturallyMsToya. All the direct links will be left in the description bar. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.